Hi everybody, this is Forrest for faultylid. Today we're going to do a Master Soldier VOD review, and it's actually my own gameplay. As you can see, Forrest jump in the top right corner. What I really want to be focusing on here in this VOD review is my positioning. So my positioning for this first point is going to be pretty simple. The Reinhardt's going to be on the choke point, so I'm going to just be behind the Reinhardt about this distance back. I like this spot because I just drew a bad arrow. I have this escape to my right that I can get to very easily if I need to. Like, I can shoot everything in here, no problem. I'm at a good range for that. And if something happens to my Reinhardt or whatever happens, I can go escape on my own and hopefully peel back and help my team recover from whatever just happened. So far so good on positioning. Didn't mess up my positioning right before the match started. And then I press up and then I leave my good positioning. What I do see immediately is a Pharah. And when I see that Pharah, that basically means now I'm on Pharah duty. And I want to get rid of Pharah as soon as possible so I can go back to shield duty and helping my team not lose the shield war. It's not even about winning the shield war as much as it is about not losing it. I really want to get this Pharah, who I just saw this Pharah flanked over to here. That's a terrible arrow. Oh my god. I just saw this Pharah flanked that way, and I'm keeping an eye on it. So I'm really going to be using this back spot to kind of cheat back and forth between the point and the choke point.
Pharah went right.
So I hear my team calls out Pharah right side. She jumps on top of me. That's just her being crazy. Like, I kind of feel like I got lucky there. And like, if you look at this Pharah jumps above and at me. Like, that's the problem that 76s have in destroying Pharah, is the Pharahs keep their distance and you just don't get full damage on them. You start to have drop-off damage from the distance. And this one just decides to go right on top of me. Easy kill. I can get back to the fight. I was really happy that I capitalized on that mistake very quickly. Didn't have to mess around with her too long. Get right back to destroying that shield like I want to. Just to get nitpicky here, if you see my aiming right now, I remember it from the game. I'm not really focusing on shooting anything in particular. I'm just kind of spamming, and I probably should have been smarter and probably could have gotten a pick on that Zarya or that Lucio.
Yeah, I was trying to back off.
So let's take a look at this real quick. Let's back up. Right now, we already know my team's Genji is down. So right now we're 5-on-6. I realize that when I see that Ana nano boost the Reinhardt, to me that says one thing. That Reinhardt has Earth Shatter and he's about to use it. So apparently our Reinhardt drops his shield, but I run away from this because I knew it was coming. And I'm happy that I positioned there so I can avoid that. And now I'm just trying to lay down fire on this Reinhardt. And okay, he got slept. So I popped my ultimate. But if you look, my healer's down, my tank's down, and my other DPS is down. So what I have out with me is my Zenyatta and my Roadhog, who looks like he's gonna get killed in a second anyway. So this is probably a bad ultimate. No, this is a bad ultimate. I don't get any value out of it other than they dropped the beat, so I kind of can feel a little bit better and say that they used beat drop on it. That's not the worst trade. I'm going to get my ultimate back before his next beat drop in all likelihood. But yeah, as you can see, I kind of just have to abandon this Zenyatta to save my own life. I come around here trying to make something happy, or trying to make something happen. And at this point, I just gotta die because I gotta reset with my team. So this is kind of an inner debate I was having, because ideally I want to be up on this bridge right here or just some type of on top of this castle. I want to be able to shoot down at them, but just as important, if not more important, I don't want them to come up on this castle and then use that as like a diving board to shoot down at us and take us out. Now, the reason I didn't go up there is because of this guy right here, and his name is Reinhardt, if you haven't heard of him. My Reinhardt is right here. So ideally, I want my whole team to be up on this castle, and I'm behind the Reinhardt shield, and we're all shooting down at them, and we can test when we need to. But that's not what the Reinhardt wants to do. That's not what the Reinhardt is positioned for. So I think it's just the smart decision to be behind my Reinhardt shields and stay in that safety bubble and help out, do and put damage on whatever my team wants to fight. That's really my philosophy as Soldier 76 is put damage onto whatever target my team seems to be focusing. A lot easier to do that when you're not dead. So I just figured I'd stay behind the Reinhardt shield. I noticed flank hog is coming, so I really want to back up, but I think I tell my team that there's a flank hog on the left, and we should all back up. So, behind the shield, barrier's destroyed. Really should probably be getting, because our barrier's down, should probably be getting behind this wall right here. Just use that as my cover to peek in and out of if I want to get in some shots. Because right now, it's a little bit dangerous, and that soldier, you know, a soldier's just a few shots and a rocket on you from killing you at any time, so you really can't peek it. You gotta respect him and not peek him out in the open like this, like our Zenyatta and I are doing. And we get surged. Pop Transcendence. I immediately just try to get the soldier out of here while he's out of position, and we have Transcendence. I'm happy with that. And looks like my team just counters it enough. We push him back. Would like to get this pick on this Roadhog, but I don't want to push it here because, as you can see, my team is kind of playing a little bit sloppy right now. And I don't want to be a part of that sloppiness. I want to stay behind my Reinhardt shield and stay disciplined. Even though we really want to get these picks before they group back up. We really do. And that's not what's happening. We're getting picked instead. Well, luckily, he drops hammer on us and we block it and charges us, and that becomes a... Now we can snowball this back in our way. We drop hammer. We use nano boosts.
That soldier's really low.
Okay. I really wanted to trickle this soldier, but I didn't. And it's all because of my positioning. It's, so look at this doorway here. I know he's probably going to go through that doorway, if not just the doorway to the right of him. To the doorway right here to this building. I know he's going to go there. He's fleeing. Right here. Look at this. I've got a halfway decent angle on this door now. If someone's going through this door, I'm going to be able to see them and fire at them. What I do instead is I get impatient. I try to go get the soldier instead of just letting him go where I know he's going to go. So look at this angle now. Yes, I see the soldier. He's in my line of sight. But look how much line of sight I just closed off for myself. I can't see that doorway anymore. I've only got this next meter of his travel time to attack him, when I could have had him walking through a corridor, and it's just either an easy rocket or just a couple bullets away with Discord from killing him. So that really should have been a stagger by me. I really should have staggered their spawns by killing him. But, you know, I'm in a bad position and I can't see him. And it's just too late. Those are the type of decisions that matter in Overwatch. It's like a half-second decision and 2 steps to the left and that soldier's dead.
I mean, dude, I didn't have a chance to swap.
Yeah, I was just leaving here.
So I'm back behind my Reinhardt shield and I'm going to be firing at this. Trying to break it. Always trying to win the shield battle. Our Roadhog goes down and that is not good.
Lucia behind.
Okay.
Oh, Lucia.
At this point, our Roadhog's down, our Reinhardt's down. we're just gonna take the L on this one. Hopefully we don't use any ults, and you know, we don't even have time to. We just all get roasted. Alright, we don't get a contest in. It's smarter to just back up. Hopefully I don't peek anymore, because I really don't want to peek anymore. I really need to just get away from that door. They have a Roadhog. Could have killed myself there pretty easily. And you can see we're not doing very well right now ourselves. We lost our healer. We lost our diva. We lost our Reinhardt earlier. We need to just back the hell out of here. Now our Roadhog got slept. We might lose him in a second. Okay. Our teammate tells us to back up. I needed to back up way sooner. I really was pokey about that, and it's just like a safety issue. Like when you're a DPS, when you're a soldier, you really need to be taking no risks because you're so squishy that, or any risk that you take that has no clear reward to it, it's just you got to cut those out. You just eventually they will capitalize on your mistakes. So you got to just make it so that you can't make those mistakes.
I'm gonna charge in.
So, I like whenever I play soldier, I really like to punish out of position players. If I see that their Roadhog leaves their Reinhardt shield, see that he leaves their Reinhardt shield, and he's gonna end up going like right there. So, I try to punish that immediately, and my team is also punishing that, so it works out. When it's a Roadhog and he's got so much health, I want to be a little bit conscious of the fact. I want to be aware of the fact that he's got a lot of health. It's going to take me a long time to kill him, and if he manages to get back behind his shield and back to safety, and I've just been wasting my time shooting at him for nothing, then my team could easily lose the shield battle. So I got to be really conscious of that.
Charge in.
So we charge with the nano, we kill their Reinhardt, we earth shatter them, and now this is just a win fight. This is just a one fight. It's 6 on 3 at this point. We just want to push up, and like this is the good time to push up. When your team's just got them on the run, they're all dying. That's when you want to push up, because but this is when you don't want to push up. This is when they're coming back. Look at this Roadhog could see me, this Ana could see me, and like, there's so many nasty things that they could do to me, like with the Helix rocket right now. Why am I out here? I know I'm trying to help my diva. Just because my diva's out of position doesn't mean I should be. I don't want to give them the opportunity to get 2 early picks. Like, if they're going to get 1, it's fine, whatever. I wasn't really going to prevent much, but I gave them the opportunity to get 2, and they didn't capitalize on it, but why would I even give them the opportunity?
We want to keep this corner here.
Shield's recharging, careful.
So I'm just trying to stay behind the shield, trying to put damage onto stuff. We pop Transcendence, they hammer into it. Works out great for us.
You're down 2. Should be an easy win, don't overextend.
Say it's a misplay by them, and now they're down 2. We're just gonna push them back, get whatever kills we can, trickle whatever we can. Really got to start think. I believe I told my team I'm moving back right now. Let's regroup.
Oh yeah, back up.
Yeah, group back on the field.
Because, you know, we want to be smart about this. We don't want to do what I was doing last time and be still hanging around when the respawns come. So they're actually attacking us pretty early. We probably have a man advantage for the second, but no, maybe not, maybe not.
That's a wall boy and really. On's up top, left.
This, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in myself. Let's watch what's happening here. I'm so tunnel visioned in on this shield battle and trying to win this shield battle for my team that I don't notice that right here. Look at this. Their Ana just put herself in a terrible position. All I have to do is get a few shots onto her, put a rocket in, and she's gone. She's dead. That's a huge pick for my team. Their team's going to be put back like 30 seconds or so waiting for her to come back, and they're only really going to get like one more push at us. Instead, I don't notice her. Look, the soldier even runs by, and I don't notice him either. I'm just too focused on this shield battle. I'm too focused on shooting the Zarya bubble when I could be taking out their Ana. It's so clear. Like, you can see the purple strands going across my screen. Like, it's inexcusable that I don't see her. And then finally she gets pointed out. She gets a Discord on her. I pop my ult, and it's just too late. I needed to get her when she was parked out way too far. And now they drop the beat when I pop my ultimate, which is good because my ultimate's not going to do anything. So I'm glad they waste the beat on it.
They're bone purple.
So we pop a bunch of ultimates. I didn't even realize what happened at the time when I played this game, so I'm going to back it up. So they pop their Surge on us. We pop Transcendence. I think we might have hammered down their Ana or something. I don't, or Reinhardt fire struck her. We got Ana in that somehow. And then we get hammered down in the Graviton, but we still have Transcendence up for that moment, so that kind of helps us survive that. We get the kill onto Roadhog. Basically, what you're seeing here is my team carries me out of a ultimate fight, because I did not help in that battle very much at all. I could have won that battle for us pretty much at the top by picking that Ana. Instead, I just don't make the play, and my team has the right ultimates to counter their ultimates, and it works out for us.
We don't have any ults.
So we all need to be backing up right now, getting behind our Reinhardt shields, or we need to be actually, we should probably be pressing onto these doors, and I think that's what I was calling out to my team, was let's press onto these doors, but the Reinhardt didn't want to do it. So because the Reinhardt doesn't want to press onto these doors, you don't press onto these doors, and my Roadhog pays for it. And that could have been me if I was hanging around up there more, like I wanted to.
I mean, Roadhog.
Back up.
Roadhog split.
Yeah, they can peel now.
No, they've
Why
already
is it split up?
Probably got hammered, right?
So we're getting trickled.
Hammer down.
Total misplay by me. So if we look at this, we're down 2 people.
Roadhog split.
And what I was thinking is the Reinhardt is not gonna leave approximately where he's standing right now. He doesn't want to lose that position because we don't want them to be at the top of the staircase, us to be at the bottom of the staircase, and then they're just looking down at us. That's an uncomfortable position for us to be in. But that's exactly what he's gonna let happen, and it's fine because we are down 2 people. It's honestly not. I don't think it's a bad move at all for him to try to get us to regroup and stall for time a little bit. But I think that he's gonna push back up right now. I think that he's gonna come and take the staircase, and what I do is I poke out preemptively, anticipating that. And now I'm just caught totally out in the open. I get biotic grenaded. I get a rocket shot at me. And, you know, there's just nothing to really stop him from putting that one more bullet into me. But I can't get in front of my Reinhardt shield in time. And I put my team in a very bad position by doing that. Luckily, my Roadhog gets back out there. And we're 5 on 6 right now, but we're 4 on 6 right now because we just lost. We lost the Roadhog, but the D.Va got the kill on the Reinhardt. We lost to Zenyatta, but in this type of situation, all we're looking to do, because we have our spawn right here, all we're looking to do is make trades. We just want to get their team out of here as much as possible, even if that means some of our guys are going to die to do it. As long as we have some people alive to contest, we're good. So I take out the Ana, the Earth Shatter comes in, and that's pretty much going to do it for us. But yeah, these last 2 team fights really weren't won by me. They were won by my team. And in fact, I almost blew that last team fight by being out of position the way I was. So, not a bad offense, but, you know, I'm putting myself into these bad positions for no reason. I'm kind of poking out into places that I shouldn't be, and I'm going to be watching that on offense because that's a horrible habit to have as Soldier 76. You want to keep yourself into really safe positions at all times. You always want to respect your opponents. You want to keep yourself in positions that keep risk down to like an absolute zero, as low as possible. We know they have a Symmetra, and we're planning on pushing in as soon as possible and just rush in and take out as many people as we can in our first push. Ideally get the Symmetra first. So Ryan charges in, wall comes up. I should probably be shooting at this wall more than I do. Okay. Alright, terrible misplay by me right here. Terrible misplay. Let's back up. Before we even see what happens there, it's not going to go well for me anyways. We get through, and I see, right here, I see my D.Va is surrounded by a Roadhog, a Reinhardt, a Mei, a Soldier, and who knows what else. I think their Symmetra is like right over here somewhere. All of that, my D.Va's half health, and I'm like, yeah, she doesn't really need the help. I'm gonna flank around because, you know, that's Soldier's a flanker, and it's just crazy. So I should have stuck around there and tried to help. And my Reinhardt goes down. Flanking around really isn't gonna do much. I guess you could say that, hey, this fight's kind of lost anyways. If I flank around, I might get a pick or two, and that might help us on our next push. But I don't know. I don't think it was a good decision by me. This Soldier gets a better jump on me than I get on him. I'm kind of in a bad position. The Pharah bails me out and kills the Soldier. But this Mei is just going to punish me for being out of position. Yeah, I was asking for it.
I have a whole group. I think we should do dive comp.
I think about switching to Tracer here, but I decide against it. I just want, you know, I'd just rather go with Soldier, stick with my team, give it a real shot this time, instead of trying to flank around.
Alright, there went down. Okay, after this wall goes down.
Absolutely no reason for me to do this. It is the right decision to see this Mei wall and think, okay, Mei wall drops, we are going in. We have a pick from our Pharah. She just got onto the Roadhog. But why am I the one that initiates the fight? It's just a bad decision. And luckily, this Ana, this Mei, this Reinhardt doesn't really notice me. And as I get picked down by these Symmetra turrets, I can take them out, and nothing bad really happens to me. But there's just no reason for me to have done this. There's no particular reason.
Let's move you in. They can hear me, I'll heal you.
So I see the Mei's low. I'm gonna try to take her out as soon as possible, capitalize on that. And now that the Mei's low and I'm still around, I'm like, okay, I could be going to my team to the point, but I see that the Ana's right here, that my D.Va is right here and kind of in trouble. So I'm just going to take the Ana out. I don't think this is a terrible decision, even though I want to be getting back to my team as soon as possible. I mean, when you can take an Ana out, you do it. You got to take an Ana out when you can, because that's a pretty big win condition. If you take out the Ana, you usually win the fight. So Ryan's really low. We've got total control of this. I call it to my team. Ryan's really low. Let's try to pick him. Unfortunately, I don't think we get the fire strike on him. Lose our Lucio. I don't like this right in here. I would have backed up, especially with this Soldier up on this top right here. Like, he could have just roasted me if he just stuck around, but I think he moves. But, you know, my Ryan charged, so I stuck with my Ryan, and I want to support my Ryan until death. Until death do us part, which, pretty likely to happen.
I think she's suicide.
But luckily, Ana bails him out, and we get out of here.
You come back, dude. I'm gonna go there and die to hill.
You're all get you from top.
I don't have hope right now.
No, just want to keep firing onto the Reinhardt shield, keep firing at the core of their team. That's always the strategy. You know, right then, it's nitpicky, but you know that's the point of these exercises. What I should have done here was go out. I should have regrouped my team by going out this door and getting behind my Reinhardt shield. Instead, I go out this door. Now, the difference is, this door is safe. This door on the right is safe. This door on the left has risk. This door on the left, I'm not going to be immediately behind my Reinhardt shield. I'm going to be in their line of fire. And what I do is I don't respect my opponents. I say, hey, I'm going to gamble here, and now you have a free shot at me. Your Mei has a free headshot. Your soldier has a free shot with a rocket or bullets, and your Ana has a free shot, and none of them hit it. None of them hit me. Or I only get hit with like a bullet from the soldier. But why do I even take that risk? There's no reason for it.
I'm waiting to use it. Oh, one is down.
So,
We're not behind.
I pop my ultimate right here, and I just want to explain for a second why I do that. I see... Alright, so on their team... Do they have a diva? I don't think they have a diva. So on their team, the things stopping me from ulting are the Mei wall, the sound barrier that the Lucio could potentially have, and the Reinhardt shield. Well, I believe the Lucio is new to the match because Symmetra just switched to Lucio. I believe that's what happened. And I hear the barrier gets destroyed. You can hear barrier destroyed, wall just goes up. That means the second the wall goes down, I want to pop ult and try to capitalize on this.
We're not behind.
Luckily, our Rein is blocks their hammer down, and we can go to work on them. And this should be a one-team fight. But damn, oh wow, look at this.
We're not behind.
I should be paying much more attention to this Roadhog here. What I should be doing is once I see this peak right here, I need to get behind the payload because my Reinhardt's not up to block it for me if I get hooked. And if I get hooked right now, it's just going to really hurt my team's push. That's going really well, and we can capitalize on all of this and just roll them through. So I really want to be getting back here. And instead I don't. Look and see, I try to push forward. Look at how vulnerable I am to this Roadhog. I'm a straight shot to a hook for him. Like, I'm gambling so hard right now that this Roadhog is just going to miss his hook. And that's not a gamble you ever want to take. You don't want to ever give that Roadhog that opportunity. And he misses. And I get very lucky because that could have really killed our push. Could have really killed a lot of our momentum. Instead, he misses his ult. I finish off the Mei. And then what I'm going to do here is I do back up. I think I'd play this one smart. I try to get behind the wall, try to get behind the payload. And all I want to do in this situation, I see the Reinhardt's basically going to be able to handle this. He's got some sound barrier on him still. He's got a lot of health. And he's got armor. But that soldier ult could kill me so quickly that I just want to kind of back up and do enough damage to help my team kill him, but you know, not try to be the hero on that one.
Ana's pretty low behind.
Not try to be the hero when we know that we basically have it taken care of. So I just want to play that one smart. What I don't do smart is right here.
Nice attacker.
Let's back right up. Right now, there are three things that can provide cover for me. I've got the payload here. I can get behind that. I can use these as cover. And I can use my Reinhardt shield as cover. What I decide to use is no cover. I decide that I'm just going to push ahead and peek ahead and try to pick off this Lucio, which, you know, I honestly think it's not the worst idea until I see this Mei. And once I see this Mei, that means respawns are coming. And that means I need to be getting into good cover right away. And that's not what I do. But, you know, I get the Mei low, and I want to capitalize on that. So I peek around this wall. This is the problem. Because if you look back, I can see right here, I can see that the Mei's low. I can also see that there's a Reinhardt shield behind her, which means respawns are definitely coming in and there will be reinforcements behind her. So to poke up and go around this Mei wall is incredibly dangerous. And I do it anyway. Look at this line of sight I've got with this soldier. What we have now is going to be a 1v1 in open space. Neither of us have cover. So it's going to come down to who can get the damage in first, who can get the few shots in the rocket in first. Luckily for me, I get the shots in, I get the rocket on his feet, and he's dead. But if you look, if we play this back,
Nice second.
I was at 80 health, he got his rocket onto me, but I got the shots and the rocket onto him. This is just an unnecessary risk. I put myself into a 50-50 game that I had no reason to play. My team has man advantage. All I have to do is just sit behind my Reinhardt's shield or sit behind the payload, sit in a safe spot, and bullet these guys down from a safe location. But instead, I play risky and it works, but there's no reason to have done it. Block. I get a great Earth Shatter block. You know, I'm kind of playing this one a little bit more smart than the last one. I'm staying behind the payload. I'm keeping them in a... You know, you always want to keep things about, like, 15 meters from you as soldier. There was... Like, watch this. There was no reason for me to walk forward here. Because when I walk forward, that's just making it more difficult to hit this Mei, and she could freeze me and kill me. So... Really should have kept my distance there. Didn't matter because I had a lot of help and we killed her, but you know, that's still a misplay.
Soldier. Get the soldier.
Alright.
Like, I've had a lot of misplay. I just want to point out for a second. I've got all golds right now, right? I've got 3 golds. That's great for me. But I'm making misplays. You know, I'm doing things that could really be losing this game for my team. So you know, like, gold medals really don't matter at all. You know, there's the losing team is still gonna have someone with all gold medals or someone that has a bunch of gold medals. I don't want to say I have all golds, so that means I'm doing well. It's just one indicator of my play, and as you can see, I am making some positioning mistakes that don't end up costing me, but really could.
Okay. Let's try and get these soldiers.
Like, look at this. What am I doing here? Alright, I see that my Lucio is pushed up, but why do I have to go push up with him? I'm way in front of my Reinhardt shield. Their Reinhardt shield's up. What am I going to be doing? And now look at this. Their Roadhog is back. And could easily hook me or the Lucio. And he throws his hook, and he misses. And now I'm behind my Reinhardt shield. But again, that's a risk that I just didn't need to take. I would have destroyed this push before we even had it. And, you know, your first push when you get into a point is going to be one of your best, so you really don't want to mess with that.
Area is down.
So I hear that our barrier is down. I come around to here. I don't hate this positioning because I should be kind of far enough from the Roadhog's hook here. I do have some cover, but I do have to be careful because, I mean, yeah, look, I'm not actually far enough from this Roadhog. This Roadhog could have hooked me. He missed again, but it's 3 times now. In like the last couple minutes that I've given this Roadhog a chance to throw a hook at me, and I really can't be giving him any chances like this because I'm just getting really lucky. So go back. I see that their Reinhardt charged after our Reinhardt. I'm like, okay, Reinhardt's out of position. Let's try to just knock them out right here. I'm going to take out their Ana. She's priority number 1, and she's exposed. And priority number 2 are these DPS squishies right here. And then bam, hooked. Because I was not keeping track of the Roadhog. And I'm dead. You know, eventually Roadhogs get you.
Alright, we're kind of half, so.
And Roadhog gets another hook.
Alright, back us up.
Very likely my team's just not going to be able to do this without me and Reinhardt.
Alright, are you guys in?
We're on our way
Alright,
back.
I'm a little.
Yeah, we're
Keep
here.
fighting, keep fighting.
Okay.
Alright, now we're back. Good, I have good positioning here. I don't dive right in. My Reinhardt charges. Alright, my Reinhardt charges, but I stay up here on this high ground to kind of just stay out of the mess. I don't really have good cover, but we drop the beat. Still have my heal up, so, you know, you kind of feel a little bit good about that. No one's really focusing me. They're all going to be in this scrum down here.
We're together.
So we drop Rocket Barrage. I mean, Farah just does enough work to kill everything.
Runs low.
Everything important, and we push in, and that's it. That's game.
GG.
So, you know, I really didn't do much to win us the game right here.
Keep fighting, keep fighting.
Yeah, my Farah just got a good barrage, and Ryan had a decent initiation.
We're together.
So yeah, I mean, I may have gotten 3 gold medals in this game for like the 3 gold ones that like a DPS player is really going to care about, but you know, did I carry it? I don't really think so. Those key moments, the last pushes on offense and defense really weren't won by me. So, you know, gold medals really don't matter that much. Overall, I'd say I did well in this game, but man, my number one problem is just making these dumb positioning mistakes. Making these dumb ideas to just go into bad places that I just don't need to be doing. If I can clean that up, that's gonna be a lot of team fight losses prevented. You know, I didn't get punished on them too bad here, but I do get punished on them in other games. Okay, that's gonna do it for this VOD. I hope this helped you guys out. If you want your own VOD reviewed, please send in your footage to faultylid@gmail.com. And yeah, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hit the bell button next to subscribe so you'll receive a notification whenever we post a video. Follow us on Twitter @faultylidgaming. This has been Forrest for Faulty Lid, and I'll see you next time.